And with all this, you can just press record and try happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Guitar Tricks. Happy birthday to you. You might be doing something like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you might be following the voice and not even realizing it. So using that record button is really going to help. Hey everybody, Gary here with Guitar Tricks, and in this lesson we're going to go over how to strum and sing at the same time. So you could strum a song and sing along and put both parts together. So one of the best parts about playing guitar is that you can be a one-person band. You can strum those chords and sing the melody at the same time, and you could bring your band anywhere you want. I've also found that students start to get really bored when all they're doing is playing the chords to a song over and over for hours without that melody going on. So by bringing in some singing into your practice, you're gonna have a lot more fun. So the way I see it, everyone is born a singer. As a former public school music teacher working with little kids, I know that everyone loves to sing until they reach a certain age where they feel like, I'm not a good singer. Well, the goal here is not to be some great singer. It's to have fun singing and playing. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, one song that everyone should be able to sing and play is Happy Birthday. This is the one song that everyone sings throughout the year for loved ones' birthdays. And if you take that extra step to bring out your guitar and lead your whole family and friends, they're gonna be super excited. So that's what we're gonna go over. Before we get into the lesson, please go ahead and click subscribe so that you get all the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks. All right, so the first step to being able to sing and play a song together is to know both the parts really, really well. So you wanna be able to sing the song really comfortably and play the chords really comfortably before you try to put the two parts together. So first, let's take care of that. So we're gonna do it in the key of G, and it just goes, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Gary, happy birthday to you. Right? Very simple. We're not trying to sing it great, just your regular old happy birthday. So let's do that one more time. And we'll just say happy birthday to Guitar Tricks. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Guitar Tricks. Happy birthday to you. All right. Now the chords go like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Guitar Tricks. Happy birthday to you. So now let's see if you can just do that with me. Play the chord changes as they happen. I'm gonna count them off. 1, 2, 3, here we go. G, D, D, G, G, C, G, D, G. So that's how that goes. So you want to get that down. And at first, it's cool to just get that switch at the right time. And you might want to stick there if you're struggling with chord changes. If not, when you're trying to put singing and playing together, you don't want to do the strumming pattern right away. You want to keep it as straight as possible, where you're basically just keeping a steady beat with your strumming. So if I played on every beat, it would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, got a G, 2, 3, D, 2, 3, D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, D, G, 2, 3. So now before we try to put the two parts together, we want to develop a rhythmic independence in our body while singing the rhythm of the lyrics. So we could even just clap the beat and sing happy birthday like this. So try this with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Guitar Tricks. Happy birthday to you. Now let's just try that strumming like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Guitar Tricks. Happy birthday to you. Now also keep in mind we've got a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cool. So that's also important to know. How many beats are there in every measure? Is it in a triple time, a duple time? It's in a triple time. All right, so now we got to figure out how do the lyrics and the chord changes fit together? How does that puzzle piece fit together? So we've got happy birth. So we start on birth. First chord strum is on birth. Happy birthday to you. And then on you, we switch to the D. So these are the kinds of things we want to pay attention to. Where does the chord change and the words, or the strumming rhythm and the words, how do they fit together? So right now we're doing it at a very elementary level. Eventually with strumming patterns, you have to figure out, with the strumming pattern, does the words fit in between the strums? Is it on the strums? So it's just fitting the puzzle piece. So right now we're working with like a kid's puzzle, right? Is it a square into a square? Is it a triangle into a triangle? And then as we get more involved, then it becomes, you know, one of those 1,000-piece crazy jigsaw puzzles. All right, so here we go. Happy birthday to you. Switch right there. Happy birthday to you. So what's cool about that is it goes G to D, then D to G. So it's very symmetrical. Happy G day to D. Happy D day to G. Happy D day, that doesn't sound very good. So there we go, let's just do that part again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Awesome. Now you might have realized the song starts before the first chord. That's called a pickup. So the song starts with happy, that's a pickup into the first measure. Happy birth, so the 1 is on birth, it's not on hat. So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Then we have happy birth, again on birth on the G. Happy birthday to guitar, tar on the C. Happy birthday to guitar tricks. Happy birthday, so birth on the G. Happy birthday then to you. So 2 on the D, to you, and then end on the G. So putting it all together. Take special note where each word lines up with each chord. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to guitar tricks. Happy birthday to you. Awesome. Now once you're comfortable with that, next step is strum pattern. So one I recommend is down, down, up, down, like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. And then I kept it simple there at the end with just down, 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 down. You could do down, down, up, down, down, but then on that down, up, you gotta switch real quick to the D. So down, 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 down is totally fine on the ending there. So the same way that we clapped just the beat, we can clap the strumming rhythm, which is, and then start singing on top of that and see if we can hold it like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear guitar tricks. Happy birthday to you. Cool. Now if you could do that, then happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear guitar tricks. Happy birthday to you. Nice. So another thing I recommend is that you record yourself and listen back, because you might think you've got the puzzle pieces together when you actually don't, because while you're doing it, you can only pay attention to so many things at once. So get your phone out, click record, and confirm that you're actually able to put those pieces together. And with all this, you can just press record and try happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear guitar tricks. Happy birthday to you. You might be doing something like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to, you might be following the voice and not even realizing it. So using that record button is really going to help. Another thing I sometimes recommend to people is to just say the syllables in rhythm. This takes out one variable, which is worrying about melody and singing on pitch. So you could try to do happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to guitar tricks. Happy birthday to you. So now that we have the strumming pattern, we have to figure out how the melody fits in with the rhythm of the strumming pattern. So let's just look at this first phrase. Happy birthday to you. Now, if that's hard for you, let's analyze it and really figure out what's going on. So we have happy birthday to. So right there, birthday up to. So birthday up to. We have that up strum between day and to. Happy birthday to. Happy birthday to you. So there we go. We just piece by piece, phrase by phrase. Now let's look at the first two phrases. So happy birthday to you. Happy birth. So there, you. Happy birth. That one's a little trickier. You. Happy birth. So we've got down on the U, then we've got a down up without any words. So you. Then we've got a hap on the down strum, happy, but no strum on the P. So happy birthday to you. Happy you. Happy you. Happy you. Happy. So putting those two together. Happy birthday to you. Happy. Now you might want to go happy. You might find yourself trying to strum on every syllable, and that's what usually happens in the beginning. People will go happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. But then it's not really accompaniment because you're doing the same thing. That's called unison playing. What makes music awesome is when two separate musicians or parts are holding their own, but they fit nicely like a puzzle. But they're not the same piece. They're two different pieces. So you want to be able to keep a separate rhythm in your hand instead of always going, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, right? So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. So that was the same as the beginning. To you, happy birthday. Birthday to you. Down, down, up, down, down. So the way that I just did that with the two phrases is what you should do for the entire song. And that's the process for putting together any strumming pattern or picking pattern with any melody. So I want you to continue on with the rest of this melody and see if you can put together those vocals with the strum pattern without compromising the strum pattern or the vocals. So you want to be able to hold your own with both. So I'm going to demonstrate really slowly how to do the entire song that way. And if you're having any trouble or any hiccups, analyze how those two fit together. Slow it down and really say, all right, is the syllable between the strums? Is there an extra strum between the syllables? Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Guitar Tricks. Happy birthday to you. And on that ending, you can do the full strum pattern, you, or you could just end on you. Something like that. All right, everybody, I hope that lesson was helpful and you now feel like you have a process for putting together the strumming with the singing. So to summarize, be able to do the strumming part on its own, be able to do the singing on its own, and feel comfortable with both. Then, when you're ready to put the two together, just strum on the beat. Don't try to do the strumming pattern yet, and make sure that you can keep the beat and make the changes while singing the song. To further simplify, get rid of the melody and just speak the rhythms. Happy birthday to you. This will help you just focus on the rhythm because that's the most difficult part. Once you're comfortable with that, add back in the melody, still keeping it simple, and then add in the full strumming pattern and phrase by phrase, figure out that puzzle piece and where the syllables match up with certain strums if you're having trouble. Certain phrases are always going to be easier than others based on the rhythm. And that's really the process. And with everything, you always want to start really slow and gradually increase your speed. All right, everybody, if you want to learn more about playing guitar, head over to guitartricks.com. If you want to see more lessons like this, please subscribe. Happy playing, have fun, and I'll see you in the next lesson.